Hi guys, happy Wednesday to you. You know that when I see you on Wednesdays these days, we've been having Word Work Wednesdays because we're making so much progress through the curriculum and through our phonics book that I teach out of that, well, we're going to run out before the end of the school year. So I was trying to think of some activities and things to, brighten up phonics a little bit, make it a little more fun. So today we're going to do our Word Work Wednesday. But I have another activity for you that has to do with sorting R-controlled vowels. And I am sure you are thinking, Mrs. Arbini, I'm really tired of your R-controlled vowels. I get it, guys. It's a lot. And R-controlled vowels are really, really hard, and you'll learn about them more next year. This is just an introduction to them, a time for you to practice and experiment and make your bloopers and make your mistakes so that next year, when you head to second grade, you will feel confident in having this background knowledge of R-controlled vowels. So we're going to focus on a couple of R-controlled vowels specifically today. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like at school at Avery, and it'll look a little bit different virtually with my students. We're doing the same activity, just going to look a little bit different, okay? So here's what it's going to look like. It's a sort because, what do you know about Mrs. Arbini and phonics? I think word sorts are super important. I think it's important because it helps you pay attention to the parts and words that you see, and it helps you notice the difference between words. So you're going to need your whiteboard and your marker for this. Now, if you're virtual, this is what it's going to look like. If you are at school, it's going to look like this. So at school, you're going to cut and paste into these two columns. And if you are with me, where'd my Jamboard go? There it is. If you're with me, you're going to do a Jamboard, okay? And you'll have 2 Jamboards per kid. So here's what you're going to do. For this particular set of pictures, I have AR, R, and UR, You're going to take your whiteboard and you're going to select one of these cards. It doesn't matter which card you choose. There's no particular order to them. They're all just kind of mixed up. And so you're going to choose your card. Let's say I'm going to choose, I don't know. I'm going to do this one. And I'm just going to put it right here in the middle since I don't know where it goes yet. Now, I know that this is a barn. Say it with me. Barn. Do we think barn has the AR part or the UR part? Well, I'm going to get out my marker and I'm going to write it both ways so that I can decide which way looks right. Okay, so I wrote both of them. Can I get it in there? I wrote both of them on my whiteboard. And as I'm looking at them, I'm thinking to myself now, Mrs. Arbini, one of these looks right, and one of these does not look right. Now, I will say they're both words. They're both words that we see. But I need my word to say barn. So look at these. I can't seem to get it in the camera right. So look at these 2 words. Which one of them says barn? B-arn, b-earn. What do you think? Guys, it's this one. We're not writing the word burn. So we're going to take barn, and if you're in my class, you're going to just slide it to that column. And if you are at Avery, you're going to cut it out, where is it, barn, and put it in the appropriate column. Okay? Now, your next one, sorry guys, I have so many screens open, is OR or IR. Okay, so again, I'm just going to grab one. Okay, this is a girl. So I'm going to write girl, and I'm going to use both OR and IR. All right, and let's just see what we think. Girl, girl. That actually looks like girl, doesn't it? So what do you think? Which one looks right? IR or OR? Because remember, we can't just rely on our ears when we are working on R-controlled vowels. We have to rely on our eyes as well. And we know that girl, it looks right to have IR. So I'm going to drag girl to this column. So that's really all you have to do. It's the same for you at Avery. Here's what it looks like. You're just going to cut and paste, okay? But I do expect you to write all of these words that you're making on your whiteboard as you go along, okay? So after you do that, I want you to come back to me and I'm going to share my answers with you. So my students, you'll have links on your slide for today, your phonics slide of your Jamboards, and you're going to get both of those done. And then you'll come back to this video and watch me for the answers. And my friends at Avery, when you're done with your cutting and pasting, you can unpause the video and I'll share your answers, or I'll share the answers with you. Does that sound better? Okay. I'll see you in just a few minutes if I can figure out how to pause. Hey, so let's go over these together. I want you to check your sort. My kiddos that are at home, you can get out your whiteboard and kind of check your words and see if you're right. You can always go back and change them in your Jamboard later. So let's read through these and see if you got what I got. You can always make changes, guys. This is never anything to stress about. All right, this first one, where is it? Is a harp. Harp has the R sound like in car. Barn, car, bark, and yarn all have the R sound, okay? Now let's check the second side, the side. We have nurse, purse, hurt, turn, and turtle. If you need to make any changes, guys, make them. You'll know for next time. All right, let's check the second sheet or the second slide. This is the OR or IR. So or they sound so close. Or. So let's go through the or column. We have fork, torn, cord, storm, horn. And for the side, we have circle, girl, squirt, dirt, and bird. Okay? If you made any mistakes, go back and fix them, guys. Our control vowels are really tricky. We're actually going to do more of this work next week. Same thing, same kind of sorting. I think the more that you can really practice and experiment and manipulate those letters, those R controlled vowels, I think the better off you'll be and the more confident you'll be with them. Have a great Wednesday afternoon, and I will see you in person on Fun Friday, but I'll also see you in phonics. Have a great day, guys.